7. I am a stickler for time.
Hmm.
So we will just jump right to it. We'll do the introductions. I am Dee Hampton, and you are my lovely partner.
Erica Silvers.
Um, we are both psychic mediums. I'm also an energy healer. But the really cool thing that you're going to experience is although we're both mediums, we will both get different information for you. And it's like our energies merge to give you like a really cool experience. So we're gonna kind of, there's no particular order. We're just gonna go in the order that's on my screen, and everybody can ask 2 questions. That's how we'll get the ball going.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add to it, Erica?
No, I'll just explain sort of what I do, how things come to me. I'm considered an evidential psychic medium, meaning that I will hear, see, feel things. The feeling is the strongest because I'll feel emotions and personalities, and I'll feel how somebody was sick, how they were passed away, even. And I don't really predict futures. More like I think Dee kind of can do that a little bit. If you get the right question, she can kind of get that. Not that I don't do that, but I prefer to like connect to people that you know or knew, and I can sort of tell you about their, like I said, personalities, things like that, how they live their lives. During a session like this, though, it's a little bit quicker. So she'll ask, because I can't read the screen, I can't read the names, but she will go start with somebody, and then we'll just sort of both chime in at the same time. And so if you have questions and you're ready, like she said, everybody gets two. If you have anything in mind or have written anything down for your questions, or it can just be, whatever general information that you want to sort of get from us. But yeah, I guess that's about it.
Full transparency disclosure as well. Don't know anybody's faith background, but Erica and I, prior to the session, we do pray for protection around the group, and we do ask that only goodness and light comes through. So we may refer to the word as God. Don't mean to be offensive. God, spirit, whatever you connect with. But for us, it's God.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I
thank
wanted
you.
to say something about Dee would know a little bit about this too, but I see your aura, and I say this a couple of times, not that often, but you have this sort of green aura about you. I don't know if Dee, you see that as well, but it's like it's one of the chakras is sort of how that sort of plays.
So
But
green represents healing energy, and it usually represents the heart, and it may mean that you've been working on something that you're healing, to have that kind of vibration around you, that energy. But I also see, like around you, I see purples as well, which is a significant spiritual dimension. So you are definitely in the healing space. You're definitely in the growing space. And it just says that your overall energy is beautiful. He's picking up on is your one of your spirit guides, the spirit team. I'm going to tell you what I mean. So people on our spirit team are people that more than likely we have known on this earth. I call them the backup singers. They're the ones that are helping your guardian angel, who are kind of directing you on your path. So these promptings that you're feeling right now of, wanting to go deeper to know your guides, that's your team kind of gently prodding you along. And when there's growth, there's pain. We never ever grow without there being significant pain, right? But I
yeah,
want you to know this isn't forever. It's very, very, it's for you to turn inward and stop looking for love externally. You are supposed to, not supposed to, that's not the right word. The intention for you right now is to connect internally and to the God source, the ultimate source of love. And self-love is a big one of learning for you. Does that resonate with you?
going to be really helpful for you because not only are you going to be out in the wilderness and be out in nature and be out, take your shoes off while you're out there. So I think taking a camera out there, you don't have to invest in any kind of expensive equipment, just use your phone or whatever. But I have a feeling that you're going to be really super good at catching things. Your eye's going to catch
Yeah.
things that people aren't going to normally see. And it's going to be kind of cool. I mean, do you live near where there's morel mushrooms around you? Getting down in the ground and doing that kind of stuff, getting a little bit dirty. I think that'll help you out quite a bit.
It's going to bring you out of your mind, Sandy, not losing your mind. I don't mean it that way. I mean, like,
Mhm.
you are, sometimes your thoughts get stuck on a mouse wheel and they go round and around, and it tends to take you down a negative spiral. So instead of feeling that spiral, go plant, go put your hands in the dirt, go walk barefoot, laugh, pick up a paintbrush, let it out, let your emotions out through your art, through whatever medium you choose. But don't analyze it so much. Enjoy the flow, enjoy the process. And if you need help figuring some of this stuff out, book a session with me. I will be happy to walk you through that stuff. It can be very isolating. You're
Thank you very
welcome.
I told you I feel emotions, and it's his emotions. It's pretty
It's
intense.
heavy. It's
And
heavy.
and obviously his passing is definitely tragic, but he sees everything. He sees how people are reacted since he's been gone. With his passing, did he have breathing issues? You know,
My chest is heavy.
yeah, I even can't catch my breath.
I
And
can't
then
catch my breath. Yeah.
along comes this anxiety as well.
I
Ooh,
heard, I'm so sorry, Dad. I just heard that. And the reason he's sorry, there's nothing to be sorry for. He's sorry the pain that his passing has created for you guys. But what I want you to know, Jeff, is he was a very advanced soul. He was his his soul was so advanced, he didn't need to stay on this earth as long as some of the rest of us do. Did you know that about him? Did you sense that about him?
um, he's still bringing me through the emotions, and until I articulate why he's doing this with the emotions, um, he won't take it away from me. And I feel like it's kind of important because did he? Oh my God, I don't know if I want to say it. I don't know if you want me to say this.
Yes, please.
Erica is given permission.
I
Yes.
know it's very hard. It's very hard because there's the sense of pride that he has for you, and this sense of this intense love. Um, Jesus, this is hard. I'm sorry. Usually I can, go through this a little bit different, but because I think he was young, and he's talking about his helmet, even. He just
He
wanted
just
to
wanted to be a
go.
kid. He wanted
Wanted
to
to
be a
go.
kid. He wanted to be normal. Did he have health issues? Is that what led to this, Jeff? It may be something she knew on a soul level and never articulated, but the grief is unbearable. I mean, it's like almost choking me, the grief that you guys have. And my heart aches for you, and I'm so sorry. And I feel like it hasn't been very long, has it?
Even though I think that, and I don't know, I think you said he had some kind of infection. I do feel his internal body like hot.
Hot, very hot, right?
Mhm. And, but he didn't suffer. It's not like he went through all of these hours and suffered. He was already so unconscious or gone. He didn't suffer because he only took my breath for a minute, well, a couple more minutes than that, but it was almost like that was the worst that he had. He didn't suffer through the whole entire thing.
The taking
Yeah.
the breath away feels like it might have been intubation when they were intubating. And that could have been when I was like, that feeling. But um, there are no words, Jeff. It's a pain no parent should endure. But I do want you to know he hears you guys, he sees you guys, he is with you all the time. And do you have another child as well or children?
Previous.
Okay. Well, then I'm referencing those. She's terrified something's going to happen to those other children. And please tell her it's not.
Yeah.
It's
Well, thank
not.
you.
Okay. I'm hearing all kinds of different things, like, I'm actually seeing different things. Was when you were go fishing, was it like a small, like a river instead of like a big lake? Did he look for frogs in that little pond instead of, was that, because it
I,
seems like,
He's something about frogs. I agree.
yeah. And I don't know if he's even like saying he wants you to do some of that kind of stuff again. I'm not really sure because what I'm seeing is it's small and I don't know why I'm seeing frogs. I don't. Maybe
I
I'm
hear it.
hearing them
I'm
as
hearing
well.
frogs.
I'm hearing them too. Yeah, so I'm like, that's why I keep asking about the frogs, but
It might have
yeah.
been something that meant something to him as a little kid, like fascinated him. Like, oh, frogs, because I see them. I do, and I heard them. So might not
Understand.
even be anything that you were conscious of, Jeff, but it was important to him. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but Erica, what do you sense?
I wasn't getting anything with the family as who's on her spirit team, but I want because I keep seeing different things. I think your mom's just showing me all kinds of things. Did you guys used to either have a station wagon or go camping a lot? Because there's like,
Both.
yeah,
Ah,
I'm seeing it over and over. And she's almost like excited about it because I think it was very hectic for her. But now she's sitting back and relaxing and actually watching and being in the moment. And where she really couldn't. She just kind of did the motions and the moves and did this and that and got through the day. But I think she's sort of looking back and showing me like all kinds of different things. Also, I'm looking at a like a two-story house with wooden stairs that are very narrow going
bunk
up.
beds. I see bunk beds too. Did you guys share bunk beds?
Oh, God.
Motion of that. And his son as well, Gloria. So yes, you are a medium. And again, Erica and I are just one of the crumbs, one of the steps on your journey. Um, again, like we're happy to teach you what we know. I actually offer classes on how to develop your spiritual gifts. So we're glad that you're here and we're glad that we're on your journey. And Robbie is a guy, Erica.
I can see that.
Okay, I didn't know what you can see, what you can't.
Well, first, before I ask a question, I do, if you guys don't mind, I do want to talk to Jeff for just a second because
Sure.
while you were talking, his son was in my ear, and the frogs are about his transformation. Because frogs represents transformation in the spiritual world. He's trying to say he was quick. It was really quick. So don't worry about that. But two, he's also saying that he wants you to watch for frogs. Not only frogs on the ground, but frogs on TV anywhere you see it, because then you will know that it's him and that he's safe and he's sending you his love.
Thank you.
Okay. And you guys, please tell me if you feel something different, but that's what I felt and heard from him was those are signs to you to know that he's okay. So, and you're right. The emotion is very strong there, because he loved you. He loved you. My question really is, what is the most important thing that I need to know right now?
Trust. Trust yourself. Trust the information that you're receiving is accurate. I know that's come up earlier, but it's very, very strong. And also, I'm feeling like you need to meditate with that question. What do I need to know right now? For 3 minutes. I'm here and tell you 3 minutes. Erica, what are you getting?
Protection,
Oh, interesting.
protect yourself. Yeah.
Psychically or physically or literally, Erica?
Psychically for sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does
Learn
that
how to do it.
resonate, Robbie?
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
Yeah. I guess the second question would be, are there any messages that my mother has for me?
So I feel like this big, huge grin, and she's so proud of how she's proud of you as a person. She's proud of you as who you've become despite some of your challenges. Um, Robbie, this can be super personal, but was she a little bit rough with you growing up?
Not really rough, just kind of distant sometimes. I know now that I think she was bipolar. So
I'm gonna
um
agree with that.
just some of those things, I think. The distance sometimes.
But you
Was
didn't
she short?
understand. What, Erica?
Was she short?
Yes, she was short.
And I don't want to say this rude, but was she round?
Kind of big
A
breasted.
little at times she was, yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
okay.
all have been, okay? Don't
Yeah,
judge.
right. Yeah.
I can only tell you what I'm seeing, but yeah, when immediately when you said mom, the image of her is it's just like a lighter. She's like got this sort of light and airy sense about her now, where on
Now.
Earth she may have been a little bit, you know, a little bit
Heavy.
short, a little bit, you know, and
Heavier energy.
her whole, I don't want to say her personality has changed, but her sense of humor is really, really cool right now to see her, you know, being smiley and giggly and things like that, where I think she was all business at some point in her life.
I feel like her personality did change.
Yeah.
I feel like who she is now is who she always wanted to be, but the disease process kept her from being it.
Mhm.
Her real self, her true self is lighthearted, has a good sense of humor, and is happy.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
For
yeah,
the
she's a
last
member. Go ahead.
for the last 8 years of her life, she had dementia, and I took care of her, and so yeah, her personality changed quite a bit. So
Yeah.
And it's
She's
different now than when it was then. I think you've seen her go through a few different personalities, haven't you?
oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I
Yeah.
said, bipolar. Thinking about it now, but yeah, I
Mhm,
did.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I think there was also multiple personality disorder going on there as well. I think that
yeah.
there was a combination of some severe mental health struggles. And
Yeah.
she never ever intentionally meant to cause you harm, though.
Oh, I know that. I know
Okay.
that.
She just really wants that message made clear.
Would she have used the word torment? Torment? I
Not a
keep
whole
hearing
lot.
that.
That's how she would have felt, was tormented.
Yeah.
I hear it over and over. Like she's not justifying
Mm-mm.
what happened to her, but it's almost like she was internally tormented by herself, and it's very difficult for her
It was
to
hard.
not switch back to being how she was. Even when she was younger, did she have issues with being younger and, you know, you don't have to answer this, but, you know, not treated very well.
Hard life. A hard
Yeah.
life.
Kind of
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
use the
abuse.
word
absolutely.
abused. I'm gonna just say it.
Okay, I didn't want to in front of the group, but
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so she's
And
different. She's happier. She's dancing around. And I don't know if you ever saw her dance around, but she's shaking her
She's
booty.
goofy.
She,
She's
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
She's the kind of
Different.
girl you'd want to be friends with.
absolutely. Yeah. And I do kind of put the torment together with some of that because I was abused as a child
Mhm.
and she didn't stop it. So I think she may be coming through to apologize for that.
Oh,
For that
absolutely.
for that
She
Mhm.
wasn't
torment.
equipped to, Robbie.
Right. And that I know that. She had to stay safe. And in order for her to stay safe, she had to let some things happen. So I've dealt with that. I've forgiven her, and
You've
I'm really glad that she
forgiven.
came through to mention that today.
Mhm.
Because I think it's something that she died with that was really
It
hard for her
was, yeah.
to live with that.
And I think that her coming through in this different light is because you have forgiven her. You have not blamed her. And I think that sort of makes her a little bit lighter with her own soul. It's like,
It's helped her to progress on the
mhm,
other side much quicker.
Good,
mhm.
Having
good.
that forgiveness it's a very powerful energy, the act of forgiveness. So, and she thanks you too, Robbie, for I hear her saying that you sacrificed a lot for her.
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And she used to
The
rub her
last 8 years.
hands together. Did she used to rub her
Oh,
hands together?
oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
keep I keep seeing it, and she's showing me how she sort of in her own head she had to do certain things, movements.
Like,
She
and I
may have
see
had
this a lot
OCD.
too. Like,
Yes.
was she doing that with her hair a lot or always putting her
Yes.
hands? It was a nervous habit of
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
like these
Especially towards the end of
hits.
her life. She did that. And I think it was to anchor herself back into her mind
Yeah,
because she had to mention that was what she was used to doing. So she would do that to anchor herself back to who she
yeah,
was.
Oh,
yeah.
all is well. I just heard to tell you all is well, Robbie.
Good. Good. Well, tell her to send me some money.
Ah, you can
Tell her
tell
to
her
send me some
yourself.
first.
Tell her to send me some money. Thank
Melanie,
Same way, but I think on your spirit team, your would be your grandfather. I'm definitely seeing. I think it's your dad's dad. Um,
your dad.
kind of
Well,
like
your dad.
running it, you know. And as I look and try to see who could be a spirit guide, because I see this rose gold color, so I know that you've got spirit guide that is very close to you, but I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. All I know is like and I see this rose gold color.
There's a very strong male energy present around you. Do you feel?
It
Yeah,
is color. Okay.
yeah. But I want to go back to this rose gold color. But do you see that rose gold color when you close your eyes? That's fine. Yeah. Because I want you to know they're always around you, and I feel out for this because it's tricky talking about spirit guides because I can't see them. I can only tell you what they look like by the color or what they're doing or who they might be, but it's very tricky. But do you also hear knocks? Do you hear knocks on the wall, like two knocks?
Just so you know, we have absolute authority over our homes, our bodies, our environment. You set the intention that any connection that you make is of the highest light, of the highest good, of God, if that's the word you use, of spirit. You absolutely command it. And I don't know your faith background, but I am going to tell you this. If you ever encounter anything you don't want its presence near you, you command it in the name of Jesus Christ to leave. That is a universal law. It must leave.
Yeah.
Trust spirit always shows up, the good kind. You can ask for protection. And one of the things that we do as light workers is we imagine the white light of God, a bubble of protection around us. I even have to do it at the grocery store because you're also an empath. And as an empath, you are attracting every
Right.
energy known to the interesting. I love that. I feel like you're a light and sound healer. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know a lot about those, but those are the words that came through to me for you. Light and sound healer, which you kind
Okay.
of acknowledge the sound.
Right.
I think that's
So
why I was hearing knocking because it's like I could hear it, and I'm like, well, she knows what to do. Like she knows. So I feel like you know what to do, but I don't. I think you just might need very little. I think when you get a little something,
you block it down, you shut
it
it down.
just it just yeah. I think you know how to do it. I think you know what. I did so many readings for people. I literally was sick and couldn't do readings for like 2 months. So you kind of like the same thing with Robbie, learn how to protect yourself. I use crystals, I use Palo Santo, white sage. There's so many different ways to
A,
go about it, but I think
a
that,
grounding mat. Melanie, get a grounding mat and keep your bare feet on it. I just heard to tell you that. Taking on as well. Also at night, if you want to, if you can take a bath, if not, put your feet in warm water with like sea salt. If you don't have sea salt, Epsom salt's great. It will absorb some of those energies. You're like a sponge absorbing. And so input, output. Last thing, something about a little bit of what's contributing to that. Shannon, you're also super sensitive, and all of the energy shifts that are going on the earth right now, the Schumann resonance is affecting and impacting you physically, spiritually. You're very, very, very sensitive, right? I'm going to recommend, just like I did for Melody, I'm going to recommend that you get a grounding mat. Go on Amazon, pick one that looks right or feels right to you. It will start absorbing some of that energy that restless and energy that you have, anxiety.
Okay. Yeah. I
Beautiful. So, I think sometimes we as humans overcomplicate things. I'm going to give you a couple ideas. These are some of the things I teach in my classes. So I'm going to give you a couple different choices. So imagine you see somebody sitting at a park bench. You're walking across the park and you see somebody sitting there and their back is to you. Go sit down next to them on that bench and ask them, what is your name? The very first thing that you hear is your guide. The other thing I could recommend to you is something called automatic writing. That's how I discovered my guides. Erica and I took a development class over the summer, and the assignment was we had to get quiet for 10 minutes and set the intention. I intend to connect with my spirit guides. And The cameras were off of us. Everybody was on silent. We were all doing our assignment. And that's how I discovered my three. And they gave me names and they gave me their physical description right out of the gate. Never did it in my life. Now, with automatic writing, sometimes people will write it, sometimes what's coming through. I couldn't read my own handwriting, so that laptop as it was coming through. And I actually do that before I do readings for people as well. I get really quiet. I set the intention to connect and I let it start coming. Don't worry about grammar, punctuation, spelling, let it come. And then this next part of that is trusting what you get. You know what? Just saying that to you, your energy changed. You shifted, you got a little calmer. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
You definitely know that you too are absorbing way too much for your body to handle.
Well, they bombard her. They bombard
what
her
I'm
because she's
saying.
so open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
What
that's the
I
theme
do,
for tonight is protection. Like I think, everybody here needs to learn how to protect themselves
protect your
from.
energy,
Mhm.
right? The white bubble. But also what I do is I will say this out loud, Shannon, and I see a zipper. The connection is closed. For me, that means the kitchen's closed. We're closed for the night. No more. You can set a spiritual boundary and say, I cannot deal with anymore. I will not deal with anymore. The connection is closed. By setting that intention, it disinvites any more people to the party. Do you know what I mean? And with that bubble of protection, your light still shines, but you're protected from everybody else's stuff that's coming at you because you're like a sponge,
Too much.
especially with the line of work that you do. I had to step out of healthcare for that very reason. I could not absorb anymore.
Yeah.
I worked in assisted living memory care as a certified dementia practitioner. And after COVID and all of that, I realized I loved the work, but it was not good for my soul anymore. And you may reach that point, is the reason I'm saying that to you. That's a
Okay.
personal decision, but let that simmer.
Do you journal, Shannon? Do you journal? Automatic writing and the journaling, it's going to sort of take away out of your soul a lot of stuff because you're just going to write it down. It could be anything. It can, like I said, it could be the automatic writing. It could be your memories. It could be what you want to do in the future. Because I feel like you have so much going for you, and this journaling is going to keep you more grounded and centered and get it out of your body and I think that you have a lot sort of happening. I wake up in the morning and say, I'm closed, I'm shut, nobody come near me,
Nope,
done, don't even try. Yeah.
nope.
Because I
Coloring
get,
book and crayons, I just heard for you. It's out of your head and it brings back that little girl. I don't know why. Well, your hating it must have come through because it came up.
Now, do you have a sense of my
Feeling a female presence, a strong female presence. Feels like a maternal love. And I can't distinguish if it's mom or grandma. Had they both passed, Shannon? She's definitely their grandma, her mom's mom. I mean, her.
yeah, I feel your mom around you quite a bit too, but she sort of is a little bit shy to sort of be here tonight. Like I try to ask her to, show me more, tell me more, and she's kind of shy about it. And sometimes
Yeah.
they'll do that,
Sometimes
just
they don't.
my
yeah.
mom is very
Belief system a little bit, even though she knows the difference now. It's, I think, validating for you
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
when they come to me, they show me how they were in life. She would never talk to a psychic, so she's, shying away from me. I knew that it was her because of the stomach issues that I could feel. Also the shortness of breath, kind of thing with her too. But did she have like 2 years? Was she sick for like 2 years? I feel like she didn't tell people about what she had going on. Almost like she didn't know what it was. Maybe she dismissed it for being an ulcer or something like that.
She got C. diff in the hospital. Job.
Thank you.
That wasn't me. And I don't know who wants you to know that, but I feel like it's her. Like, thank you. And I'm also feeling like I know that you felt unloved. Of course, she as your mother doesn't feel like that was the case. She feels like she loved all of her children equally. But your feeling is validated. I just want to tell you that what you felt was accurate. It's going to be very hard for you to understand this. She knew how sensitive you were, and she felt like you being present when she passed would ruin you. It would destroy you. That's what I'm feeling. Erica, what do you think?
Yeah, I feel the same way too. Almost like she did things in life that she didn't know how to apologize for them at the end of her life, and she just sort of didn't want to dismiss you, but she was like she didn't know how to pass and apologize and say, talk about these things because she felt bad about the way she may have treated you and the things that you went through.
I feel like she was protecting you by you not being present. As much as that does not resonate with you, I know that, but that's what I'm feeling. Her saying is that she felt like if that was your last image of her, you would never, ever get past the grief. You would never heal. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, all the other people in the room who are mediums, what do you guys feel?
I feel this. I feel the same way. I feel that she was scared of the way that it would affect you, Shannon. Like you would be crumbled, and I think that's where some of your anxiety comes from.
Yep,
Is missing that and regretting that you weren't there. And
and feeling unloved.
yeah, it wasn't. She was protecting you 100%. I agree.
Anybody else picking up anything? I know the event's called Ask Two Mediums, but hey, why not ask seven? Shannon, did we answer both questions? Spirit team for sure. But like I said, try. You know what? And if she is one of your guides, she's gonna let you know. I tell you, Shannon, is you're not broken. I don't know what that means, but you're not broken. All right, you guys, it's the end of our event. I hope that you guys enjoyed it.
Say something real quick. I'm so sorry. I know that this is yours and Erica's, but there are a lot of people in here asking for connections to their spirit guides, and my guides keep on saying, "Just say it. Just say it." I created a free guided meditations to actually meet your spirit guides in a safe place where you want them to. It's totally free. It's on YouTube. So if you want to go check that out, it's you where you feel safe, where you invite your guides in and they introduce themselves to you. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. I think would be great because that's an underlying theme here. I think too is everybody's wanting to meet their spirit guides, and Dee and Erica are absolutely right. Sometimes they don't tell us; they want you to figure it out. So if you'd like to try out that guided meditation, it's under Panda Heart's Intuition, and it's just called Guided Meditation to Meet Your Spirit Guides. So, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to plug Erica and Dee.
No,
I know
you're
this is not
good.
mine, but
It's all good.
my
It's all
spirit
good.
guides kept saying, "Help
We're
them!
all here to help
They
each
need this
other.
help."
Yeah.
Thank
So
you so much.
Was
I
it
was gonna
Panda
say,
Heart?
Panda Heart.
Panda
Okay.
Heart.
Okay.
And
And
which one was it?
Panda Heart's Intuition. Panda Hearts is the actual handle. The name of the channel is Panda Heart's Intuition. So, and it's one of the
Okay.
last guided meditations I uploaded. It's very easy to find. It's like 8 minutes long. So,
guys enjoyed your experience.
Thank you.
Message in the group about your experience with us. If you need either of us, our services, or to just help guide you, or if you want to take classes, reach out to either of us. We're here to help. We're here to serve.
Thank you.
Dee Dee,
take the class, you get one of
yeah.
the best. So, I highly recommend you take that class if you feel up to it.
Oh, thanks, Robbie.
Great.
Bye,
just
you
the-
guys.
Bye.
Uh,
Bye.